Did you know there are 5 invisible emotional wounds that secretly control your relationships, your career, and even your happiness, and which you probably got before the age of 6? By the end of this video, you will know exactly if you have them, which ones you have, and how to start healing. Hi guys, here is Zlata Classen, and if you are new here, I have a background in psychology, in linguistics, yoga, and I help women to become the best version of their self in all the spheres of life. And today I'm going to talk about the 5 psychological wounds by Lise Bourbeau, the wounds that we receive in our childhood and that shape up our relationship patterns and how we move through life. These wounds define the relationship scenarios you find yourself so often in. The emotional wound number 1 is rejection. This wound appears very early in the childhood or even before the child is born. The child might feel that the parents don't want him, that they reject him or her. And oftentimes this is the case when the parents were not psychologically ready to have a child, but then the child was born and they show or even tell him or her that they are unwanted, that they are a nuisance. So the child quite naturally feels unaccepted. Sometimes this wound appears even if the parents were ready and if they're truly happy to have the child. We as children tend to make false conclusions. For example, your mom went to another room and left you in the other room, so you decided, okay, my mom doesn't want me. She is rejecting me. Even though this was not the case, your mom was going to protect you. Your mom didn't want you to hear certain information or not to be exposed to a certain situation. As adults, people with this wound often try to be invisible. They are scared to show their true self and they avoid being close with other people. They wear a mask without realizing it. And this mask is the escaper. These people run from society, run from relationships. They believe that they are better off on their own. They hide in their fantasy, in books and movies. Healing begins when you allow yourself to take up space, to show up, to feel the right to be there, to be seen, to have your own needs and to take the space in the room. Even if you think that you are not wanted somewhere, try going there, to this party, walk up to that group of people. Even if it seems to you that they don't want your society, repeat to yourself, just what if the thought I belong here, I have the right to be here, and these people are glad to know me, to know who I am, is really true. Wound number 2 is abandonment. This is the fear of being left alone. Such a child experiences being left alone literally. It happens when a parent is emotionally or physically not available. Sometimes the conclusion is false. When mother or father goes to work or goes to a business trip, the child might think, oh, they have abandoned me. It's because of me. Because children don't yet understand their parents need to earn money. As adults, these people form very strong attachments. They try to control, fear loneliness, and constantly seek reassurance that they are loved. The mask that they put on is the mask of a dependent person. Healing comes from learning to count on yourself, to rely on yourself, and to find the support within. Wound number 3 is humiliation. This painful sense of shame, feeling that there is something wrong with you. It develops when a child is often shamed, belittled, or their boundaries are ignored. As adults, they tend to forget their own needs for the benefit of others. Their mask is the one of masochist. Healing means learning to respect your own needs and allowing yourself joy without guilt. Wound number 4 is betrayal. This happens when somebody close to you betrays you, doesn't do what they have promised. This normally develops between the age 2 and 4, when a parent says that they would do something, but then they act differently. When these children grow up, they become very controlling, jealous, and afraid to trust. Their mask is the controller. The healing starts when you learn to let go of control and to know that you will be fine. Your healing starts when you learn to build trust and when you let go of control. 5 is injustice. That deep sense of being treated unfairly, too harshly, or without respect for your feelings. It develops when parents are overly demanding. As adults, these people become perfectionists, highly self-critical, and often hide their emotions. Their mask is the rigid one. Healing is about allowing yourself to be alive, to be spontaneous, to feel joy, to be emotional, and be imperfect. And here's the truth. Each and every one of us has at least one of these wounds, and sometimes even more. But they are not a life sentence. They are a gentle invitation to look within yourself and to heal. Stop blaming your parents. They did the best they could. Start your healing journey, because the more we heal, the happier, the more authentic and free we become. If you're ready to get to know yourself better, I invite you to download my Feminine Manifestation Workbook. You will find deep questions and the space to be yourself, the space to understand who you really are and what you would like to happen in your life. This is a wonderful space to manifest your inner desires. Thanks for watching this video. Write down what you think. Which emotional wound has been shaping up your life and what emotional wound you are ready to let go of. Thanks, and I wish you a great healing journey. Bye.